Boxing, and no one can deny this, can be a very dangerous sport. People have died boxing. Kickboxing involves kicking as well as punching. Now, adults participate in that and they can make the decision for themselves. Children, well, adults are supposed to look after children. What do you think of a father who will allow his daughter, aged only 8, to engage in kickboxing? She just had her first fight against, would you believe, a 7-year-old. He, by the way, is a world champion, a kickboxing champion, so he loves the sport. But first of all, would you let your daughter, girl, and then an 8-year-old participate? John Wayne Parr is his name. Hello, John.
G'day, mate. How you going?
Right. Are you in any way worried about your daughter?
Of course I'm worried. I'm worried when she goes to the playground at McDonald's and plays on the slides, and I'm worried when she goes to the park and plays on the monkey bars that if she falls off, she's going to hurt herself. Of course I'm worried. I'm a father.
But you'd be worried if she went down the park and someone started to kick and punch her, wouldn't you? You'd be more worried then.
Yeah, would you be worried if someone kicked and punched your kids?
Absolutely. So, but
yeah,
you're condoning the fact she is being kicked and punched.
What kind of a question is that? Would you be worried if someone kicked your kids? I'd smash their face in. But wouldn't you smash their face in if someone kicked your kid?
Yeah, but you're now allowing her to participate in a sport where she is getting kicked and punched.
Oh, in a sport that's supervised and under a controlled environment where there's safety is the ultimate issue, and there's no way knowing that she'll get hurt with 16-ounce gloves on. Is that the same sport that we're talking about?
Yeah, but hang on. She is being kicked and punched. You can see that, don't you?
Yeah, I can see that she's trained for it, and both girls are conditioned, and both girls put on a marvellous display that would make Rocky Balboa envious of how well they performed, and they got a standing ovation from a 500-strong crowd.
I saw Rocky Balboa. He sort of got minced up a bit, didn't he?
Yeah, Rocky hasn't got half the technique my daughter does.
Well, hey, come on, John. I've seen footage of what happened to his face is what I'm talking about.
Oh, Rocky's face?
Yeah, and what happens to a lot of boxers' faces.
I just said my daughter has better defence than Rocky does. Rocky is a fictional character where it's an inspiring movie, whereas my daughter lived the real thing, and she's an inspiration for thousands of kids across Australia that are getting out and doing something, an activity that doesn't involve the PlayStation or eating junk food, where she's a healthy 8-year-old. She's in the gym every day. She's a straight-A student. She's class president of her grade 3, and she's an absolute legend.
I'm sure she is at this point, but she's only had one fight. Now, what if she has 100 fights? How's she going to finish up then?
I've had 110 fights, and I'm sweet. And I'm still fighting, and I still love it, and I don't want to retire because I like it so much.
Okay, but I mean, what if she gets a nose broken? What do you think about that?
I don't think she'll get it broken at this stage. They wear 16-ounce gloves. It's equivalent to a pillow fight. Imagine 2 8-years-old having a pillow fight and someone had their nose broken from a pillow. That would be detrimental to the world of pillow fighting.
You're telling me she can't get injured?
I'm saying it's very difficult with the amount of protection that she was wearing on Saturday night.
I'm looking at pictures of her here. Her ribs are exposed to a degree. What if she got kicked in a rib and broke a rib and punctured a lung?
Yeah, well, the 100 sit-ups that she does every evening to quiet the six-pack that she has, it's pretty hard to do that because she's trained and conditioned for everything. And I don't try and push her in any way whatsoever. She's 100% committed to training by herself on her own accord. We try to get her into dancing, into gymnastics, into swimming. All she wants to do is stay at the gym and do my classes and hang out with Dad. And
yeah, well, but hang on, John. She's only 8. She's impressionable. You must consider that age she would be. She wouldn't know the dangers of what...
Does Wally Lewis' son play football? Does Bindi Irwin play with the crocodiles and snakes?
Yeah, does it make it right?
Does it make it right? Don't know. Does she love her mum and dad? Yes, she does.
So are you encouraging her to pursue a long-term career in kickboxing?
I sincerely hope so, because there is no better lifestyle than eating healthy, staying fit, being respectful to your adults, and living a dream that's inspiring to thousands.
Some people who've seen some of her shows, or a show, say that they saw her slammed into the ground. Do you see that?
No, that was my girl slamming the other girl.
She slammed the 7-year-old.
Yes, and the other girl is a champion as well. She has a marvellous technique. They both have big futures in the sport, and I hope they both continue for many years to come.
So you would recommend, would you, that anyone whose child of age 7 or 8 wanted to take up kickboxing, you'd encourage them?
I don't encourage everybody to fight. That's up to the...
No, but if
listen, don't cut me off. I encourage every individual that's got a child out there to get their children involved in martial arts if they want to have healthy children and want to inspire kids with respect for the adults, and not just go out and just be loose cannons that no one says no to. If you learn martial arts, there's so many positives and complete no negatives whatsoever. So you can't turn this around and make me the bad guy, because martial arts is nothing but good and positive, and whatever you say is going to lose.
So kicking people in the guts is okay?
Kicking in the pads and kicking in training and getting fit and being healthy is positive. So try and turn that around on me, mate.
Oh, well, I'll let the doctors do that. Thank you, John.
No worries.
John Wayne Parr, kickboxing champion. He's got his 8-year-old daughter, wants to encourage her to take up a career as a kickboxer. She was taking on a 7-year-old. I forgot to ask him who won it. Does it matter? What do you think about that, parents? Would you be encouraging he's saying anyone who wants to take it up, he would encourage it for children, women, girls, 8-year-olds, 7-year-olds. What do you think? Give us a call.